What is up, all you gorgeous people? I'm here to bring you another very important Bitcoin update. Guys, huge news story. MicroStrategy completes $650 million bond sale to finance their next Bitcoin purchase. So I'm going to talk about this news story, delve into some TA with Bitcoin. So guys, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. It really does help out the channel, and you get to stay tuned with the latest and greatest of crypto news and technical analysis. So let's delve into this, guys. This is a big deal. MicroStrategy, aside from Grayscale, is one of the biggest players in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. They've been accumulating hundreds of millions of dollars worth of crypto the last few months. So something very interesting that I noticed in this article was, so the company confirmed Friday that that it had sold $650 million worth of convertible senior notes at a rate of 0.750%. Due in 2025. Basically, they're selling a bunch of bonds in order to buy Bitcoin. So, but what I wanted to point out here, which is that MicroStrategy currently owns just over 40,000, almost 41,000 Bitcoin, representing over $700 million. Guys, this if they put most of the 650 into buying Bitcoin, this would nearly double MicroStrategy's holdings of Bitcoin. So they currently own over 700 million, and they just completed the sale worth 650 million, and they're putting presumably this all into Bitcoin. So guys, that is a big deal. This would nearly be doubling MicroStrategy's holding in Bitcoin. And guys, this is just one institution. You know, we just got news that, what was it? Mutual Finance, Mass Mutual announced, an insurance company announced that it's buying $100 million in Bitcoin, an insurance company. I forget who pointed this out. I think it might have been Crypto Zombie. But, you know, it makes sense that, like, an insurance company who understands that holding US dollars is a liability since it's constantly losing its own value, it would make sense that an insurance company would want to hedge by buying something like Bitcoin. And guys, we're talking about a handful of players buying hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, thousands, tens of thousands worth of Bitcoin. What's gonna happen when dozens of companies start to do this? Dozens of institutions, hundreds of companies, hundreds of institutions, hundreds of investment funds. You know, what's gonna happen when every investment fund in the world, every rich person in the world, every major bank in the world, every major corporation in the world needs to have Bitcoin on their balance sheet? You know, what if some of that, you know, institutional adoption starts to move over into Ethereum? You know, guys, this is why I'm so bullish on crypto long term, because, you know, crypto's had these insane bull market cycles, all driven by retail investment. This cycle will be different because this cycle is the cycle where institutional players are largely driving things. And so I think, you know, people are not ready to, like, I think people are severely underestimating what's about to happen throughout this course of this next year. Now, moving on to the technicals, Bitcoin may be dumping, guys, here. Well, it is obviously dumping, but my point is, I think there's a good chance that Bitcoin could continue to dump. Okay, the price action looks very bearish. We're constantly getting lower highs, lower lows. We are currently finding support on the 200 EMA on the 4 hours, so we need to hold that in order to stay bullish. We need to hold above 17,500 to stay bullish. If we cannot hold above that, I think our next local stop is the 16,400, and below that, this basically the 16,000, and then below that major support I would say is the 15,000, and then the 14,000. So guys, that's what I see as major local supports. Again, though, I think we're in a descending triangle, and as long as we stay within the boundaries of a macro descending triangle, we could still be macro bullish. So we really just need to see how this plays out, guys. Price is very indeterminate right now. It's, in my opinion, likely that we'll continue to see downtrending, given that it seems like we're breaking below the 20 EMA on the daily. Finding support on the 50 EMA on the daily would make a lot of sense. That would be kind of mid 1600s, perhaps 1700 range for the 50 EMA on the daily here. So I'll keep you guys updated on this channel if anything interesting happens as well, guys. We started a Discord where we post interesting articles, technical analysis, trades, and even just crypto memes that we're looking at. So link to join that down in the description below, as well with our Twitter. Link for that down in the description below. And if you guys are interested in trading these markets, we're partnered with Bybit. Guys, Bybit is my favorite exchange. It's such an intuitive, easy to understand exchange. That you can trade high leverage, up to 100x leverage. Be very, very careful with leverage trading, guys. Leverage trading can be very, very risky. But you know, if you guys want like an easy to use exchange, I recommend Bybit. Link for that down in the description below. Like, see, even on the hourly, guys, we're still below all our EMAs. Or see, we're trying to flip the 20 EMA as support, but we still have all these EMAs above us. I mean, I'm sure we're getting decreasing volume on a macro scale. Yeah, we are getting decreasing volume. So one potential sign of a reversal that I've been noticing with Bitcoin and Ethereum is on the 4-hour. The 4-hour seems like we may have a bullish crossover. Histogram taken up. RSI arguably in an uptrend here. We're still making lower highs, and we have significant resistance on the RSI on the 40. But if we can break above that, we can try and tackle some of these EMAs on these larger time frames. So if we can flip the 18,600 to support and get above our EMAs on the 4-hour, then we have a chance of breaking out of this descending triangle here. And if we break out of this descending triangle, guys, this could have just been a buy the dip scenario, you know, along this uptrend. But guys, so that is a possibility, but I think the most likely scenario is that we see continued downtrending just because price action looks stupidly bearish, and with such an insane run up, it makes sense that we would have some kind of significant retracement here. So let's do a Fibonacci retracement, see what comes up here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, see, like we said, if we break below the 200 on the 4-hour here, we could see prolonged downtrending for sure, guys. Like I was saying, the $16,000 range makes a lot of sense if we cannot maintain above 17,500. So, you know, that's what I'm looking out for, guys, in the short term. Long term, guys, with all these major players getting into Bitcoin, buying up as much as they can, it's eventually the market's going to realize that there's a supply issue with Bitcoin. There's more Bitcoin being bought up than there is being produced. And, you know, throughout the course of this bull run at the peak, I would not be the least bit surprised if we see Bitcoin in the hundreds of thousands, high hundreds of thousands. I've even said something crazy, which is I think Bitcoin could reach $1 million. I would not be the least surprised if it reached $1 million, because guys, every major institution is going to want to get into Bitcoin. It's the new gold, and it's a liability to hold the dollar. The Americans are printing trillions of dollars, likely to continue to do so, and that's just going to devalue their currency, further weaken their market, and inflate assets such as gold and Bitcoin. So, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but we will definitely be doing technical analysis and talking about major news stories all throughout the course of this bull run. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. As well, if you want to join an awesome growing Discord community, link for that in the description below. That's it for now, y'all.